everybody doing? Yeah, there you go. We're not tired yet. It's not over yet. So, thank you guys for coming to the panel. Thank you guys for sitting here. Hope you're having a great time. So, I'm in the panel right now today. I'm hosting. They call me the mayor of Comic-Cons. I'm the brightest star, RX Superstar. I'm a social media influencer. I do film reviews. I do movie premiere screenings, and I'm also always there for my community. I do charity work where we give back to the kids. And I'm here for this panel, empowerment. Sorry about that, guys.
Hello? Sorry, we're a little bit nervous.
That's okay. It's been a long day.
One, two, three.
We speak in public.
So, this panel is about empowerment through expression, cosplay and content created for people with disabilities. Now, disabilities is a part of Comic-Cons, mental illness, a lot of that stuff, right? So that's one of the things I do is I help people out with disability, teach them Comic-Cons, introduce them to people out there. So that's why I'm here to host this panel right here. I thank Justin Lionheart for having me here. He's a great guy, great positive guy, always out there for his community, always helping people out, always showing them that even though you have a mental illness or a disability, you can be a higher power, you can be that guy. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm here to host this. Let's introduce the guys themselves.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? My name is Justin, or known as the Lionheart. Oh, we're getting hyped up. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm Joseph Monastery.
Bring the mic to your
Space.
My name is Alfredo, also known as Dark Darl.
Mark Rodriguez.
You have to choose Mark. It's his first panel and he's speaking.
I'm not nervous at all. No.
Trust me, I
Just
understand.
sweating of happiness, that's it.
Trust me, I understand this is my first panel as well. So we all in this together.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Joe, I'm sorry if I can be a little bit like going off the cuff. Can I say something to the audience if you don't mind before we get into the questions? Okay? Okay. No, go ahead. So, New York Comic Con, how's everyone feeling today? It's Saturday, one of the busiest days. So let me hear for everyone who's ever felt powerful in the cosplay, moved by a video, or connected to someone across the globe through fandom. I am Justice Santiago the Lionheart, an autistic content creator, panel host, proud nerd, passionate voice for disability representation in fandom spaces. I stand before you not just as a creator, but as someone who's lived the truth, and we're about to explore that cosplay and content creation aren't just hobbies, they're lifelines. Now, you know, I study in therapeutic recreation, so we say that leisure is not luxury, it's a human right. Cosplay lets us express who we are and who we wish to be. It's not about escaping our disabilities, but it's about embracing our full selves. When someone puts on a Spider-Man suit, they don't just wear the web, they wear resilience, hope, and courage. For disability individuals, cosplay is a therapeutic outlet, and it builds identity, confidence, and positive self-image in a world that often tells us to hide.
I love that. Give it a round of applause. I love that. I myself dabble into that because I do off-Broadway plays. So we do encourage cosplayers to speak about the expression of why cosplay helps them out, what gets them going, why they keep cosplaying and stuff like that. So we got to get into the questions now, or you can tell me want to speak anything else before we start.
Let's get into it.
It's cool?
That's it.
Give me a round of applause, you guys. All right, here goes the first question, you guys. What was the first time you ever seen through cosplay or content creation, and how did that motivate you and change you?
The first time I put on a cosplay and someone stopped to me and say, "Yo, that's fire," I didn't just feel seen, I felt like I belonged, and it wasn't about being perfect, it was about being powerful. And at that moment it lit a fire in me, and I knew that this was more than just, wearing a costume. It was transformation, it was identity, and it was home.
I love that. Very positive right there.
Yeah. Woo!
So I've been doing cosplay for so long. I actually don't remember the first time that I felt seen, but it's been so I felt seen and accepted so many times. The one notable one that comes up to me is going back a decade ago. I drove out to Boston in costume for a podcast, and I was the only one there with a podcast that was in costume. Cosplay, and it was for an interview with Joe Hill, who's a featured author here at Comic-Con, and I was just a costume from Lock Key, and everyone just absolutely loved me, and that was definitely a big one for me. But it's been just too many times to count.
We here with you, brother. We here with you, man. We here with you, That's what cosplay is all about. Expression, networking, being to each other and everything, share your story,
And as far as content creation, that's another one that I can say is going back a few years ago, and now it happens every so often, people actually started to recognize me from some of my videos, because I have videos on YouTube, Instagram, but also on Amazon, and it started to get interesting. Every so often people recognize me from different places where my content's out there, and it's always just a honor when that happens. It feels really special.
Give it up. Beautiful, man.
First time I ever wear a cosplay is very enjoyable. They can see you wear the character that they like or make them feel happy. The first time I ever wore was an elbow costume that I had a bunch of people came take a picture of me in Halloween. They were like, "Oh, Elbo's there, let's take a picture and everything." Like they were happy and having fun and everything.
I would say my first cosplay was
Wait,
Punisher, so I guess.
before we start, fellas, have the mic close to you right here so everyone can
Oh,
hear.
the mic right here?
Yeah,
Like,
there you
everyone
go.
hear me?
There you go.
Okay. My first would be the Punisher, so opposite of him. No kids came up to me for that. For content, I would say the first Comic-Con I did with Justin. When he said he wanted to do this, I was like, cosplay? I did that once and it's expensive. I don't know about you, but he was serious about it, and that inspired me to keep doing the content with him more. And behind the scenes, and of course, seeing everybody here, of course. And yeah, that's it.
Cosplaying is definitely expensive. Definitely expensive. But I'm glad,
Very expensive.
Very expensive. But I'm glad you guys figured a way of how to enjoy yourselves during the expensive times that we're going through right now. So now we go to the next question. A lot of people are scared to show themselves online. What helped you overcome that fear and hit that post button for the first time? Right? That's a deep question. Your first post ever. Do any of you remember your first post?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. We got a couple of hands out there like
I
that.
wasn't even in my post. I just put Baymax. That's it.
I love it. I think my first picture was a daisy that I just took outside just to test Instagram.
All right, so I guess my real first post as a content creator, I did Cobra Kai season 1 when it was on YouTube at the time before Netflix,
Nice.
and I was scared. I mean, but I told myself that, what if your voice is that one that someone's wanting to hear, that you can relate to? So I hit the post, I was trembling, my heart was beating, I felt like I wanted to throw up badly, wondering how I was going to do it. And then, the world didn't end. It's just, nothing happens. And then, my advice is be scared, but do it anyway. Your authenticity is your superpower.
Yes. I love that. Can you say that part again?
Your authenticity is your superpower.
There you go. That's the word of the day today. I love that.
what helped me overcome my fear of getting cosplay. There was so one of my first videos was actually a video of one of the first videos I posted online was actually a review video of the spandex suit 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, something like that. And for me, it was actually a discount because I was on budget. It was actually a discount on the suit. But what really clicked after is seeing that posting that video. Apparently, a lot of people started liking it. It made a huge impact. And what I would take away from that is just do it, just go out there and create. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be good.
I love that right there. Keep creating out there. It doesn't matter if big project, small project, big budget, low budget. As long as you go out there and keep creating. And I love that message right there.
The first post I did
Can you hold your mic a little closer?
I know.
There you go.
Alright, so the first time I post online on the video, I didn't think of nothing. Just don't let fear control me. Just keep going, have fun. If you have some negative, some positive, just keep going on. Have fun what you like to do. Show people the show that you like, show them what you're into. There's nothing good or bad about it.
Yeah, because he's currently my co-host right now on my channel, and believe me, he is very outspoken about it.
Yes, I love their show, you guys. Make sure you tap in, follow them on their social media.
First time I was in the video, I mean, do we really have Lionheart fans? Can I get an applause? We got Lionheart fans, really? If you have seen this video, I was in a small portion of the Hot Chip Challenge, Hot Chip Challenge, right? Me and Randy. And I was playing pretty fair if anyone saw that video. Not cheating at all, not putting the chips behind me. But it was that great support, and when you have a good idea, you just want to post it. It's just a natural instinct, if that makes sense. It's instinct to post it if you have a good idea.
I mean, instinct is the best thing to do. I run on instinct, so it's like, do I post already? Like, I'm already programmed. I've been doing this for more than 20 years of social media and stuff like that. So it becomes like second nature to me. It just becomes like second nature. So I totally understand where you come from.
And Justin remembers the Hot Chip Challenge. You remember how fair I was, right?
No, because when I started editing the video, he hid 2 chips that he was supposed to eat during a round. And I looked at him and I said to myself, that bastard cheated. He was about to steal $1,000 from the bet too.
Of course. That's what friends are for. Come on.
All right, here comes the next question. That's fun. What did you learn from the process? Let's talk burnout, especially as creators with disabilities. How do you protect your energy while staying consistent?
You can show it to your audience the way how you are in the videos, because I remember I did like a 2-hour reaction video on openings for Common Writer, and it was so long that I started to get drowsy, and I wasn't taking care of myself because I wasn't sleeping as much as I should. And trust me, the audience will notice you on the camera. They'll tell by your facial expressions, your posture, and they will immediately comment you and be like, "Whoa," or "You need to get sleep." I couldn't believe how many comments told me I needed to get more rest. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow the advice, and now I do better on my content.
I love that.
What did I learn from the process? Don't think of it as don't do it for fun. Don't think of it as a source of income until it is. If that happens, talking burnout, especially with biggest ones that protect your energy and will stay consistent. If you're able to have a day job, keep your day job. If you're not able to have it, if you're not able to work for various reasons, just remembering self-care and remember pacing yourself. And creating content doesn't have to be perfect. It's about, getting from the start point to that finish, to the finish line. And remembering that progress happens over time, a little bit, and even like one video a week or one video a month adds up over time, collectively. And this is coming from the content creator who across just 2 platforms alone is over 2,000 different videos. So, it adds up over time.
If you feel you're burning out making a lot of content, it's always a good day to take 1 day off or 2. Don't try to push it. Try to always relax. Think what you plan to do next. And don't I know there's other content creators that trying to I need to make sure I make this amount of video to post or this amount of day. There's always a chance to just take it easy and do it on the next day.
Love that right there.
When I learned from the process, I would say it's a team effort. Talk to your team, talk to each other. Hey, anyone feeling burnout? Talk to yourself if you have to say, hey, do I feel burnout? If you do, take a step back. If not, keep moving forward.
And if you don't have a team, build one.
Also, listen to your body. If your body's telling you to rest, go rest.
That's a
Go
good one.
watch their show. Next question. What's the most unexpected skill you developed through cosplay or content that you never thought you'd be good at?
I guess it's more like the communication. I don't think I ever had that. I think years ago, I was never the type of person who would just come up on the screen and say, hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, I am your autistic, optimistic creator, the Lionheart. Like that.
You sound like me a few seconds ago.
What did I sound like?
You sound like me a few seconds ago. Because I was like that too, shy at first. But once you get that push, it just becomes all natural.
But I found like a rhythm. I found a certain confidence that I didn't have. I was very more outspoken, and I think a lot of creators, that's what happens to them. You start up being a little bit quiet, a little bit shy, but eventually when you find your rhythm into something, that you end up speaking out, and then everyone's gonna hear your voice. I mean, guys, you guys are apex predators, for Christ's sake. You need to let that roar come out when you're on that screen. Do not be afraid to show what you got, believe me, because there's gonna be someone who's gonna relate to you.
So, a few things, unexpected skills. First and foremost is helping people. Another one was currently unboxing videos that has, if not for filming the unboxing video of cosplay, wouldn't have led to many of the other unboxing videos that people enjoy. Another one, and it was actually by doing cosplay, it's actually led me to be a creator, a writer, an artist, and so now at other shows outside of here, I've been finding myself on the opposite side of the table in artist alleys. So, and also I created my own card game, and it's called Because It Started with Cosplay. It all stemmed from one place. So, keep creating, keep building, adapting.
For me, it's the video reaction with Justin. I never thought I was going to be in a YouTube channel. I was thinking of doing other stuff, making cosplay and other stuff. But Justin asked me, want to join my channel, do reaction video. For a while, we've been doing reaction channel on old show, new show for more than 2 years now.
I would say my camera work, when we did Comic-Con a couple of times, I did vlog work with him. I'm pretty sure everyone gets the shaky hands when they hold the camera, and that was me. But I overcame that, and now I'll take some good shots. Pretty sure you dealt with the shaky hand, right? The shaky hand.
Oh yeah, my hand is shaking right now, holding this mic and everything.
My heart is shaking.
Oh my God. No, you guys are doing fine, right? They're doing great, right? It's all around the world, right? There you go.
Hold on.
You can be
Can we
honest.
also do one more applause because this is Alfredo and Mark's first panel that I encouraged them to go part of. And they're
He
doing
forced
good.
us. He didn't.
We all-
Tell the truth.
I didn't coerce you. I didn't coerce you in that.
Now we all thank Lionheart for this, man. He out here doing positive things. Give him a round of applause, you guys. So we go on to the next one. If someone in the audience has a disability and wants to start creating but feels not good enough, what would you say to them right now?
I'm gonna go.
There you go.
I'm gonna take the lead on this one because.
Say it loud and proud.
And so myself, I have autism, I have ADHD, I have anxiety, I have depression, and I always feel not good enough.
See how
But
popular they are?
apparently people enjoy my content. So my advice is that you are good enough, create. Hit the film button, you know, put the pen to the piece of paper, do whatever it is, create. It does not have to be great. It just has to be a starting point. In Stephen King's On Writing, he was a whole segment dedicated to just writing a page a day and how that adds up over time. And that is absolute truth. It's just, you gotta just do it. And by doing it, that's how you improve. And it's also the only way that you are able to get over that fear that you're not good enough. Because as an artist, a lot of artists will always feel insecure about themselves, and then a lot of artists who get who have a little bit more egotistic. But really, when it comes to art and content creation, it's a contract between you and the viewer or the audience, the viewer, and the moment that they start watching your content or putting your art on the wall, that is when your art truly becomes art. So just go and do it.
Oh, Joseph, shoot.
That's right.
Just took my answer. Just do it.
Real talk.
But it's more like a team effort. I believe a lot of people in these spaces, especially in disability spaces, we come together, you know, it's almost like a magnet, like it's automatic.
Yeah.
So it's that, and it's more, I think it's holding on to a topic, holding on to a dream, really running forward to it, and I'm taking Joe. Just do it.
And remember, all it takes is, we have cell phones now. All it takes is hitting record on that cell phone and uploading to YouTube. It doesn't take much.
True.
So everyone has cell phones nowadays. So it really doesn't take much. We are our own worst enemy, but at the same time, it's remembering that we are the limit. And we forget that.
To follow up on, my partners over here, I'll say it again just to emphasize it that you are good enough. There's a universal line that everyone needs to follow, right? Is that when you do nothing, nothing happens. So you have to do the opposite and do something, and something will benefit and happen for you. Sure, it's not going to happen right away. You're not going to go viral, but the little steps that you do, you're gonna flicker like a lighter, okay? And when that flame starts to rise and get stronger, you're gonna be spreading, and it's gonna burn, and it's gonna be as hot as the sun. So I'm just saying, keep doing what you're doing, and yeah, I think that's it for that. Let Alfredo take it. You good?
I like to add on to that, if it's okay with you fellas, from my experience of content creating. So I can relate to these guys in in a lot of ways, because social media wasn't really big like that. No one understood it. There was really no programs out there. It was only just Facebook, and they worked with that. Facebook and MySpace. Shout out to Tom. So what I did was, as actually God says, post it out there. Be creative. Make it a part of your life. Make it a part of your life.
Hold on to that.
Where if you walk in the train, post. Where if you walk into the bus, if you sit on the bus going home, post. If you hanging out with friends and you're the odd one out there sitting by himself, post. Just post. That's all it takes. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Well, uploading this takes a little while. But that's what it is. Just post. I'm living proof, you guys, and I think Ryan want to give me an opportunity to host and talk about this. You understand? So thank you guys, because There was none of this here. So for me to see this, my work is getting completed. Thank you guys. So we're going to the next question. What do you hope, sorry about that. What do you hope the future of cosplay and content creation looks like for people with disability? And how do we help to get those, how do we get there together? Well, you said it, the one at the end, he said it himself.
Oh yeah, have a dream, come together. I think Comic-Con is one of the best examples. Talk to amongst each other, create an idea, let it be part of you, and just have fun, I'd say.
So, obviously, social media monetization is a thing. So, getting your social media monetized as quickly and ethically as possible, then using that funding to build equity.
I agree.
And that can lead to really life-changing for people, especially people with disabilities, because their income for a lot of people with disabilities, their income is limited. And people with disabilities are much more likely to be unemployed or underemployed. And content creation gives a extra opportunity and an edge to make a living for people with disabilities. But really, it's for everyone. And that's how we build equity. It's not just about equality, but it's about equity. Being able to step up and be able to have, equality is everyone having the, if equality is everyone being on the same level, well, equity is allowing people with who are not able to reach that same level, a little bit of a rebalancing, so that way they're lifted up, so that way everyone is actually truly equal, which we all know that's not always possible, but it's a step closer to that. And yeah, that's how I see it. Future. And content creation is one of those things.
Fredo, do you want to say anything before I do it?
Be creative, whatever content. Like me and Justin, we have a belt, the Apex belt, that we challenge all different content creators to see who wins the belt, and then they have to hold the belt for a month until we challenge them back.
Yeah, I did something innovative, so I thought about making a championship belt on the channel to start doing competitive. If there's any content creators here in New York City, we'd be willing to collaborate and defend the title if anyone's around. Just talk to us, okay? But yeah, we start competing for a championship, whether it's board games, video games, it could be anything fair. Let's not cheat.
Tap into it because I see that myself. They even came to me with the championship. I was like, that's a great idea. That's a real great idea because you normally see that, a belt that has every title. That's crazy.
Wait, was that it over or did you have anything?
You guys are good with that? You sure?
Also remember that there's plenty of internet to go around. There's so many platforms, and there's still new platforms coming out. So there's plenty of internet to go around for everyone. Just content create. It's hitting the
I gotta answer that question. Alright, so listen guys, I want a future where access isn't an afterthought, it's the blueprint where adaptive cosplay is inspirational, it's mainstream, and where creators with disabilities are not only seen, but paid, platformed, and respected. We get there by uplifting each other, calling out ableism, and building spaces where everyone feels like they belong. Together we roar louder, together we rise.
Wait, say that again. I love that.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Say it loud for the people in the
Say it
back.
with your chest.
I love it. I love it. We got.
Together we roar louder, together we rise.
Yeah.
Give him a round of applause.
Woo!
So right now, guys, we're gonna go to the Q&As right now. Anybody got some questions? Anybody offer this?
If you have a question, we'll pass the microphone to you and you can talk.
Yes, you. I could come down? Is it a long range?
Yeah, come down to
Okay, let's go down. Hi, everybody. What's up? I'll hold the mic.
If you can, say your name, where you're from, and your question.
All right, my name is Dean, and I've been actually, it's going to be my 10th anniversary cosplaying in Halloween Eve.
Let's go get a cake for that.
Yes, so I'm autistic as well. I just want to bring up that you said your job is complete, right?
It's getting there complete. I've seen them out there and seeing you guys be creators and stuff like that. This is what I fought for. So I was getting bullied too. Doors was closing on me. But they was like, who is this guy with cosplay and he's crazy and all this and everything. It's not gonna go nowhere. But look where we at, right?
I just want to say that even though you think your job is going to be complete, that's not true. Your job is just getting started. The reason why I bring it up is because when you're finished with something, some people will say you just give up, even though it's not the case. When you finish something, there's going to be another task. I had a friend who told me, the more you know, the less you know. So basically, the more you know, the more questions you're going to bring up. So how I see it is that the world is an ever-changing thing, and I'm in healthcare. Science is a changing thing. So it's important that once we complete something, is to always keep going. Because if we don't keep going, we're not growing. So I just want to bring that up.
I love that. That's actually
You should be on stage. That's awesome.
He does do his own
He does his own
panels.
panels. Yeah, survival, tap in. He does
He does panels.
He does panels himself and stuff like that. So introduce yourself.
All right, so I have a repertoire of something. So I'm a pharmacist number 1 because I love drugs. That's right. And I love healthcare. Number 2, I'm a cosplayer. And
You be careful with drugs now. What kind of drugs you talking about?
we're talking about the good ones. It doesn't have to be spoiled when you put it in their mouth. It's called happiness too. All right, it doesn't have to be that. So, and third, I'm a public transit advocate. So I do the maps for New York Comic Con for public transit, not the con maps. I also do it for Anime NYC as well. So I don't want to talk too much about it, but I believe the reason I bring it up is because always keep going. Even if you make a mistake like right in front, just keep going.
Move forward.
Move forward.
Thank you.
And he's cosplaying as Trunks. And Trunks is for the future. What did he do? He moved forward and save the future.
Literally.
So we got another one here. How you doing? What's your name?
How you doing? I'm Ezra. I'm cosplay. Cosplay is like Michelangelo, right? So my question to you guys is, how do you cut down like when people like essentially when people
You have to speak up, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
A little
A
bit,
little
yeah.
bit closer.
Okay.
We don't put yeah.
I know. So how do you guys when people like post on like how do you essentially block out the negative? Does that make sense? Like, when you
okay.
guys post content, how do you block out the negatives? Because I started in the Power Ranger community, and I used to be really heavy. I actually dropped 90 pounds. So people used to like bully me, oh, he's got Ranger fit, he's not this, he's not that. And I stopped cosplaying Power Rangers because of it. And I went and I started doing Turtles because people were bullying me essentially. So how do you guys knock out the naysayers?
So there are 2 different ways that you can go about this. The first one is, it's no secret that the algorithms love hate comments over love comments.
Right,
So you can feed into that, which is not what I do.
right.
And which is probably why my posts never go viral. But I just ignore them. I just and
It's
I
tough.
know and I just don't comment on it, and I'll comment on everyone else's post, everyone else's reply, but I just won't respond to that, and I'll just ignore it.
It's tough.
But yeah, you just if you don't have haters, then you're doing something wrong.
If you ain't got no haters, you're gonna be popping.
True.
If you have
Popping, you heard?
if you have haters, then that means you're doing something right.
That's right. That's right. You Michelangelo, bro.
I know.
That's the
Now I am.
Ninja Turtle. Anyone else want to answer that?
Well, whoever negative comes, just think as a positive. Don't let the negative go, rub off of you, and just do positive and just keep going forward. Improve yourself, like, okay, I could prove you wrong. Whoever negativity you
I
say,
did.
I prove you wrong.
I did. That's why I'm Ranger Fit now.
Ranger
Right.
Fit.
Right.
And plus, always think the positive. The negative is just there to guide you to be better than you were before,
Yeah.
to improve yourself better.
It's tough.
While making you feel.
It's tough. It's tough because you know, I also have ADD, so it's like it's tough for me to kind of like pay attention and not, you know, it sucks. So we're trying to just.
Remember, it's just a comment on the internet.
I know, but I get so much
It
anxiety
may not
around it. It's like,
necessarily be the same thing that you would think.
Laugh at it. Some people are not that creative, and you can laugh at it. Some
Comments
creative people are funny, and you
are
laugh at it.
good.
So laugh at it.
Laugh at it.
Laugh at it.
right.
No, that's what I mean. Look, ha 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 ha.
So what do you
That's
think?
it, just laugh
Some
at
people are not
it.
creative, and these comments is
Like, what?
laugh at it.
So you talking about my helmet? Ha ha. You do
So
that? No.
there's this.
You gotta say it like that. Like,
I was at a panel I was attending a panel last night, and there's another panel. The same group of creators are actually doing a panel right now at the same time as this panel. But then this really unique group of creators called Cyanide and Happiness.
Oh, yes, yes.
Supposedly they have a poster at their booth that is just all the hate emails that they get. About this
thank you for talking about that.
Joe, you want me to say something, man? You take it over, let me say something to the man.
Lionheart stood up. He's showing
I'm
off
not
his.
standing here for no exercise.
He's showing off his suit. He's like, no,
He's like, I'm stead.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you because I got like 18,000 subscribers and I've done this a lot more than they have, so I'm gonna tell you straight up, alright? Give zero fucks.
There you go. There you go.
Look at me, look at me. You gotta pretend like you're a pro wrestler and you are a heel. Everyone is gonna boo, they're gonna talk shit, but you're just gonna ignore it, you're gonna laugh, and you're gonna smile, and you're gonna keep doing your business and get paid for that. That's all you gotta do. That's what I'm doing right now, and I don't really care what anybody gonna say about it.
Real talk. Real talk. Lionheart. You heard real talk. That's the definition of older up.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That's right. Anybody else? Come on, let's get it good. Let's
Is
get
there
it
any more
good.
Q&A?
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Only this table.
Anybody else? Any quick questions? They on their phones in the back.
This is your chance to dissect us and
There's
ask
your
us
chance.
anything.
Come on. You got a celebrity. There we
We got
go.
some.
There we go. May I sit next to you? I love your hat.
Fucking alright.
I don't have a question, but I do have a comment for the young man because I'll tell you right now, success brings haters. When you become successful, it becomes a little bit of a lonely place. So like you said, you need time to be with you, but it's a lonely place. So the more negative comments you get, that means you're getting successful. So it's a good thing. It's like I said to my daughter when she was gone, she wanted to go to theater and acting.
I do that too.
I said, okay, hang on. How well do you take rejection? Because that's the first thing. If you can't take rejection, don't do it. Don't get into
It's
it.
just the learning how to deal.
It's all you.
I
It's
know.
all you. So if you're getting a lot of hate stuff, good for you. Good for you.
I love that right there.
That was awesome. That was
I love
awesome.
that. Anybody else?
Another person that should be on stage.
I have a follow-up question for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going back to the future.
Yes, going back to the future.
So I have a follow-up question for you. So all of us deal with rejection all the time. How do we handle this? How do we fight against rejection? How do we cope with it?
We're right here.
Wait, guys, I thought the Q&A was on.
Hey, these are the stars right here, you guys.
Yeah, do that.
But isn't that great? But isn't that great? That's what you just said earlier. Networking. You got the audience out here networking. They're sharing their stories with each other. Congratulations, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Wait, you didn't answer the
And that's
question.
It was for me to answer. No, it was for her.
No, he answered it already.
Oh, he answered?
Yeah, they answered. Can you say it
What was
again?
the answer? Oh, louder. The question is, how do you cope with rejection? Because everyone's getting
He
rejected.
just said it. Fuck him.
No,
I would say laugh at
no,
it.
that's
Or laugh at it.
no,
Let me hear his
That's
elaboration.
not enough.
Everyone copes with things, everyone has different coping mechanisms, and that's up to each person individually to figure out for themselves.
examples.
Teamwork.
So an example
Teamwork.
how I cope with
That's
rejection
the
is
example right there. Those
I
four
cry.
gentlemen right there.
and I think it's a feeling.
I like things detailed. I'm sorry.
I would say a good example is
But how
just
can more
taking
detail-
on the chin and keep on going, basically. You know, take on the chin, get yourself back up, keep moving. There's nothing more you
No,
can
but
do.
I think he wants an example of a rejection and how you. That's what he's asking.
Yes, correct.
You got this, Justin. You got this, man.
Justin, I think you need to stand up for this one and do that again.
Say it with your whole chest,
Say it with
Justin.
your whole chest. Superman.
Say it with your whole chest,
You
Justin.
know, Superman is all Kamen Rider, baby.
All
That's
coming right, hit shit, there you go.
Look, no matter what, rejection is bound to happen. It's listen, guys, rejection is bound to happen in life no matter what you do, okay? It could be a job, it could be a panel application, it could be so many things. The real question is how do you handle it? Do you get into a depression and just get all moody and sad? No, you get the hell up and you try again on another thing. If they decide to reject you, pardon my language, fuck them. Okay? Because in the end of the day, they're missing out on the potential. They're missing out your potential. They're missing out what makes you you, what makes you unique. They can think out of any other applications or any other people around. Oh, this guy got some good credit, but the thing is, you have to show them. You have to act like this is your last day, and you have to show them what the hell makes you stand out. You think, look, I could be any other autistic person on a damn computer screen doing reaction videos like everybody else. But the reason why I do reaction
You do a
videos,
damn good job of it too. You do a damn good job. That's why you on that motherfucking stage.
the reason why I do what I do is that I stand out is because I tell people who I am. That I am that autistic, I am that optimistic reactor. And no matter what, you're gonna see a side of me. Everyone wants to be so two-dimensional, I'm gonna be three-dimensional. Hell, I'll be goddamn four-dimensional if it has to be. And I love it. And when I go to panels, I bring out panels like this. This is my second panel this year. The first one was on Thursday. I bring these gentlemen here because they are talented individuals who should be noticed. I like to raise people and bring them up, okay? Because we've been in the darkness for too long. Nah. I'm gonna bring the light up. I'm gonna shine on everybody and I'm gonna show them why they are diamonds. And diamonds never break, god damn it.
Right. Pressure creates diamonds. Pressure creates diamonds.
Powerful.
So we got another question over here. What's your name?
Andres. Outside of Comic Con, how do you give back to the cosplay community? Do you bring your cosplays anywhere else, like I don't know, a hospital or anywhere to feed the homeless, anything?
So, in my case, it's a bit more interesting because over time, I've actually incorporated cosplay into my creative persona. So, my cosplay is now myself, but an alternate version of myself, where I am more true to myself, if that makes sense. So it's,
Your variant?
it's more, so instead of me being Joe, I'm Joe, Butterfly Space Joe. So, it's kind of, so I'll wear it to outside other conventions, but I'll also wear it to all kinds of places. This year I was out petitioning to try and to run as a delegate for the government, for the local county committee, which I encourage everyone to do. Because if you want change, that's how change happens. Is you gotta go out and do that. And running for government, we need more like people in government. Doesn't have to be a big position that you take. When I went out in Wisconsin, I failed horribly, but I did go and do it. And as a result, I'm successful, and now I know the process and help others.
Would you be willing to bring your cosplays as a sort of like team effort to, for example, my church sometimes packs their lunches and sends them out to anyone who's on the streets. Would you be willing to do that in cosplay and organize with
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'd be open to the idea. Yes.
I've done, so like I've actually organized cosplay meetups and cancer walks and mental health walks.
Yeah, it's something I've done before.
Same
Like
concept,
just
but
go out
yeah,
in costume and
same thing.
get off on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Thank you. You look amazing in that cosplay, brother.
Yeah.
I done the same thing. Most of my family done the same thing too. A couple of my family members dressed up Elmo, Pink Panther. They did it with the like 118 precinct, the community for kids taking pictures and all the other stuff.
Excellent. I love that. Can you show them what you showed me earlier? Because he mentioned the cosplays off. I said the same thing. But look, he took it up. Look at that. Oh, see? Cosplaying. That's what it is. That is sick. I love that. Thank you, brother. And thank you for giving sandwiches and stuff out there for the homeless and kids out there. Always got to give back. You have a question? Stand up. What's your name?
My name is Jordan, also known as JK Wilson. Alright, my question is it has a lot to do with what we see from a yearly basis, meeting cosplayers from different walks of life, and defining their chapters as they go. So, in your cosplay journey, where do you think you are in this arc? What story arc is this for?
You said what story arc is it for us?
Yeah.
Can I get elaboration? I don't want to answer it wrong.
Story arc as
Where are you in your journey? Or where do you think you are in your journey?
Okay, I feel like I'm at the point where I'm now getting the sort of recognition and attention that I didn't get years ago. But just now, this suit right here, from a show that just made 5 episodes, and I'm literally the only common writer that's in New York Comic Con. So that already
Give a round of applause for that. That's right. Representing. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna bounce off that. So Common Writer is an underrated show in America.
Yes,
but
it
it's
is.
one of the most popular shows around the world.
Yeah.
So the reason why I bring that up because that represents what are they talking about. You understand what I'm saying? He's a very powerful character, but with a low voice. You understand? So it takes a whole community to make that voice even more loud. So like that, Dean?
Where I think I am in my own personal journey is creating original content, original characters, universe building. I'm not saying that I'm creating a storyline with an alternate version of myself, but I might be doing that. And there might be videos on YouTube with some controversial experimental technology, anime version of myself in space with butterflies.
I gotta check that out. Hold on, you just caught my attention. Controversial content. I love that. Tap me into your YouTube channel.
You can find everything about you can find all my socials at joebutterfly.com.
I love that because he says he does organic. So it's like
And it's creating feedback loops with myself and my content creation. And building off of each other.
You guys have any comments on your show?
Where do you think you are in your own story?
Well, that was like cosplay related. He was asking. Okay, cosplay related your story.
You took like
Your story in cosplay, like where you think you're at?
Where you think you are right now since your journey of cosplaying?
So basically, it's like the anime called Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider, that wearing the costumes you feel like he could be one of them, feeling the spirit that he's connected to every character, want to be that type of character that he wants to be, knowing that they may not be, they're fictional, but to him, he believe that it's real.
That's right, I love that. That's basically all of us. That's really all of us. And I'm a Tommy Oliver fan, so I think I'm all powers of Tommy Oliver. Anything else you want to ask? He came with the questions.
I have one last question because I like asking questions like different aspects. Learning more about your journey and how far you've gone. So, one more for everybody. At what moment did you realize cosplay was more than dressing up? That it was just an art form for you?
Can you repeat that?
At what moment made you realize cosplay was more than dressing up? That it was just an art form for you?
When I was 12 years old, when I was dressing up as the Elmo, when I was dressing up all different type of costumes where I see people taking pictures, they were happy on Halloween, New Year's Eve, and event and other stuff.
Whenever I build it, so and it happens every single time. Whenever I'm building a cosplay, this creative side of me just comes out, and I actually enjoy creating the cosplays and costumes, and especially the props, more than I enjoy wearing them. So that's where I like that.
I think for me, when I started doing that, the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who, that's when I felt, I don't know, especially the Comic Con experience, it just felt great. That's where it started for me. What do you have?
I would say just come to Comic Con. Come to Comic Con, that's the cosplay experience itself.
Facts.
Yeah. It's all about improvising too. As you can see, technically I'm not cosplaying, but we talked about this. Technically I'm a hipster Wolverine. Hear me out.
I was going to Wolverine because of the
Hipster
flash.
Wolverine. Here's the thing. He's so chill. He doesn't need to take out his claws. He's just cool like that. That's it. That's it. Improvisation is part of cosplay. That's how I see
I
it.
love that. Improvise.
All right, we're gonna have to stop right here.
Okay, that's enough of the Q&As, you guys. Thank you for talking. Thank you for your questions and all that stuff. I'm gonna get back to the stage. Oh, stand up. Okay.
Listen, guys, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and listen to us. We appreciate your company. We appreciate your love. And all we need to say is that we must beat you. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, partner. You and me, you know how we do this right there. We must bid you adieu. And say have a wonderful weekend at New York Comic Con and say goodbye and good night, bang.
If you guys want to take pictures with them or anything, come up. They got these cool suits on. They got their cosplays on. I'll take a picture. I'm gonna take pictures with them.